Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Hello. Wait.
Alright, so it's our 4th battle report. It's the last one of this mini campaign. After this, we both get to redo our armies. And yeah, let's get into the armies.
Well, yeah. One thing that we should talk about: you get 850 points, right?
Yeah.
You get to choose to be blue player or not if you want, and you also get to pick the battle cards.
No, that goes with blue player.
Right, but I mean, you picked a battle deck and put it on there.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So do you want to do the armies first then?
Okay.
Great. We'll start with yours.
All right.
This is the army that has been defeating
Twice in a
Commander
row.
Semprini twice in a row.
Alright, so I have the 2 units of Deathtroopers. They both have focused fire configs. One is the DTF-16, the other has the DLT-19D. I have 3 units of Imperial stormtroopers with the DLT-19. Boba has Hunter and Emergency Stims. Smith has Commanding Presence, and then I have 2 units of speeder bikes with the long-range comlink. Oh, and before we start, I will assign Bounty to Leia.
Oh, don't forget that. Yes, okay. I'm trying something completely different. I mean, I've played an army like this before, so it's not new to me, but it'll be new to the channel for sure. I am playing Leia as my commander with improvised orders and a bounty, which I'm not happy about. 5 Z6 trooper units, and then 2 of the airspeeders, T-47 airspeeders with the long-range comlink and the outer rim speed jockey. The outer rim speed jockey ups their cover to cover 2 since they start with cover 1. And then the long-range comlink means when I can assign an order, I can do it across the board. They don't have to be within 3. And so we'll see how this does against his super list. All right, so let's just go right over to choosing the battlefield, I guess, huh?
Okay.
Let me come over.
I'm blue player. I will start.
Let's see if I can get all of them in shot here. Okay, you are blue player, so you get to veto first.
I veto key positions.
Okay.
We must recover the supplies.
I will pass.
Really? Okay. Then I will veto breakthrough.
Okay.
Your turn.
So we're looking at recover the supplies.
Battle lines and clear conditions. So, get your veto.
Let's see. So the question is, do I really want rapid reinforcements or not? I don't.
It'll be bad for
I
you.
will not veto the other ones. So we're going to be playing recover the supply. We'll just do it like this. Boom, boom. Very interesting and long deployment this time, right? Because we're being very careful. Okay, I'll start with mine. I deployed my 2 speeders on kind of my left flank, and then you can see I've kind of deployed 2 trooper units behind the rocks, 1 behind the barricade, 2 behind the building. Leia is in the back, and TK421 has deployed. You want to talk about your deployment?
Sure.
Okay, what do you got here?
Smith is back here.
With the 2 objectives, yep.
Boba is, he's aiming himself at the T-47.
Okay.
The Death Trooper unit is also aiming at the T-47.
Okay.
This unit of Stormtroopers is trying to grab that. This unit of Death Troopers is trying to grab that.
Okay.
And these speeder are going to zoom in and attack.
Okay.
They're behind cover, and on the roof.
Okay.
Left flank.
All right.
What's your battle plan?
I kind of don't want to tell you, but
Hey, I told
my
you.
battle plan is to fly the T-47s and possibly just kill Boba Fett right off the bat.
Yikes.
And we'll see how that goes. These guys are going to rush for objectives and bring them back and try to survive.
Okay.
That's my general plan. All right,
Now let's-
we'll get back to turn 1.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
Jetpack rocket.
I got coordinated bombardment. All right,
Aw.
let's sign tokens and then we'll come back. Because I chose coordinated bombardment as my command card. I don't know if you can see with the camera, but I can see Boba Fett way off in the distance, and I can see some Death Troopers, behind that house, and I can see the speeder bikes. Those are going to be her targets. But first, she is going to use her take cover 2 and assign 2 dodge tokens. All right, I assigned dodge tokens to these guys and these guys. And then I'm going to shoot. I take an aim token, and I'm going to shoot. We'll start with Boba. Let's head over to the dice tray. She gets 2 red.
So you ended your turn, so now she gets to do a coordinated bombardment.
Correct. And I'm taking an aim token. All right, so first against Boba. I roll 2 hits.
Good. That's a lot. I roll 1 block, and so I take a wound and a suppression.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll, while you're doing that, I'm going to roll against the Deathtroopers. So, she surges to crit, but I have to decide right now if I'm going to use my aim token, and I am. So, we'll re-roll, put the same token away, we'll re-roll. All right, so we have a hit and a crit. Let me just move this to a crit, just so we can see. Okay. And
2 blocks.
2 blocks, so you take a suppression. Well done,
I would have liked
Deathtroopers.
those 2 blocks on Boba, but okay.
And then I'm rolling on the speeder bikes. They have cover 1, but she has sharpshooter
They have
2.
cover 2.
Why is that?
Because they have cover 2. They have cover 2, it says right here. Oh yeah, it's cover 1.
They have cover 1 naturally because they're so fast, but I have sharpshooter, so I negate. So it's a straight up roll.
Darn.
So 2 hits.
Keep forgetting we have white defense dice. 0
All right,
blocks.
Great. So 2 hits on the speeder bikes. That's a good start. And
Which ones? These?
yeah, and I will flip. So we'll just look at, here's Boba. Deathtroopers are okay. I have a suppression, speeder bike, one of them has 2 damage, and then we'll go to yours. We'll just go right to you.
Alright.
What are you going to do?
Activating Boba Fett.
Okay, Mr. Fett. What's his
Mr.
first action?
Fett.
Moving?
But why should he move?
Well, what command? You chose the missile command card, right?
Yeah.
What's the range on that?
4.
It's 3 to 4, right?
Yes.
So you can't be within 3 of what you want to shoot.
So if I move, I might be within 3. Just gonna,
Well, I assumed you were trying to go for Leia, but you're going to be way out of range.
yeah, I can't go to Leia. I have to, yeah.
You'd have to move anyway, it looks like.
So I'm going to have to move. Can you put this right there and see how far it goes?
Sure.
Thank you. So I could just move right up to there.
Yep. Boba Fett does a little puff with his jetpack, gets there, and then shoots.
I'll take an aim token and shoot.
How are you taking the aim? Because your first action is a move.
Then oh yeah, because it's.
You're just adding that as a weapon. You're not getting
So
it as
I'm
a
not
free
taking
attack.
it.
Yep.
But at least at least it has impact too.
Okay.
These
So-
two be. Well, I take.
But
them.
let's leave them in the dice tray.
Okay.
So you don't have an aim token. So those have impact, so those get converted. Now, I don't have any cover. Actually, no. Sorry. Don't convert them yet. Put them back as hits.
But doesn't
So
cover-
here's what happens. My speeder has cover 2.
Yeah, but that applies after.
No, it applies before you change it to it applies before you change the impact.
It applies
So-
before surges and impact.
Hmm. So you don't do anything.
Really?
They get eaten up by my cover. Yes. We will consult the action flow chart and then come back. All right, we're going to do a little edit undo here. TK was not familiar with the concept that
I'm going to then.
he's got a really hard shot against these speeders because they have cover 2 that they carry around with them. And he's going to need to roll natural crits basically to hit them.
And
So he's
you
going
have
to
cover.
he's going to redo his action and we'll come back. All right, so what are you doing with Boba?
I'm taking 2 dodge tokens.
Okay, so unfortunate wastage of the rocket, but at least he's got some protection with the dodges now. All right, let me draw from the bag and I'll come back. Okay, so I drew a speeder, but I used improvised orders and drew again and drew troopers, and I'm going to take the trooper and put the speeder back in the bag. And now I have to determine which trooper I would like to activate. All right, so I moved these troopers here, basically from here up to there, and they took a dodge token. All right, it is your turn. Yep.
I draw from the Imperial Orders bag.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to call it now. Deathtroopers.
All right, so what did you decide to do?
The Deathtroopers moved and they would shoot the speeder bikes using their config.
Okay.
And they have the heavy
All right,
weapons.
so they're at range 4 of this speeder here, and then we'll go look at dice. And this time when we, maybe it's better if it looks, yeah, it looks better like that, doesn't it? Maybe we should, next time, sorry, so when you, after you roll, let's leave the dice on the tray and just move it against the wall.
Okay.
So folks can see what we're doing. Okay, so take away everything that you want to keep. You don't have a name, do you? So, okay, so the first, don't convert that, please, not yet. Okay, so you rolled pretty well here. Okay, determine obscure number of minis. Determine cover, we did that. Roll dice attack, we did that. Reroll, we have no reroll. Convert attack surges. So yeah, go ahead and convert your surges now.
All right.
And unfortunately, we've chosen the side that's in the shade. Let's choose the side that's not. So you have 5 hits, is that right?
Yes, but
Okay.
I have impact 1.
So hold on, let's just go through this. So 2 go away due to cover. That leaves 3 hits. Do you have impact?
Yes, I have impact 1.
1 gets converted to a crit, and and that's it, right? These get hit. These get taken by the armor,
Yep.
leaving 1 hit.
So I
Great.
should have done it without,
Why is that?
because then I wouldn't have wasted my config.
And I do not block it, so I do take a damage.
Cool.
All right, I drew troopers. I activated these guys here. They were back here. I moved them up to there and gave them a dodge token. So your turn.
I draw speeders. I'll activate this unit of speeder bricks.
All right, first is their compulsory for 3. Okay, that's their first. That's their compulsory. Now it's their first action.
Are they in range of any units?
They have a range 3, so you may want to bring your thing down to 3 because you're looking at 4 basically. Here, I can help you. I've got a 3. You can use mine.
Okay, yes.
Yep.
So, no.
So not there. Yes
no.
there, and yes to the other one, barely.
But these guys, and yes to this one?
No,
So, but
So-
yes to this?
no, that's out of arc. Remember, you have to
This
shoot.
one's okay.
Yep.
So this one's light cover with
Correct.
dodge.
Correct.
That one's heavy. That's one's I can't shoot. but
The
that
other one's heavy with no dodge.
What's better?
That's a good
Oh,
question.
I'm gonna look at this and see.
I would say the dodge, light cover dodge might be better. It's almost equivalent because with the dodge I get to block 1, and with the heavy cover I get to block 2, and
Oh yeah.
so I don't know. It seems equivalent to me, but
Yeah,
maybe
it's
folks
easier.
on the internet can do the math or tell us.
Yeah, I'll
What's
just
a better
attack
choice?
the one with the light and the dodge.
Okay. Yep.
That's
All right.
with a name token.
Yep. So that's the rainbow, right?
Yep.
2, 2, and 2. Let me help you here.
Because I have 2 speeders, not 1.
Yep. All right. So move those to this side because that's the sunny side. All your hits.
1, 2.
You get a natural crit, which is good.
3. Cool.
Were you aiming or not?
I have an name
Okay,
token.
great. So they surge. Hold on. They surge to.
Yes, they surge to hit.
They surge to hit. Okay, great. So I am in light cover, so we take away 1,
Yes.
and that leaves 4 hits. I will use my dodge.
Please take away black.
Takes away another hit.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Fine.
So that leaves
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay.
Yep. Alright.
All right, here we go. I block 2, so I lose 1 figure and take a suppression. All right, I drew troopers from my bag. I'm gonna activate these guys, and they're gonna shoot at those speeder bikes down there. They're within range 3, and they're gonna do an aim and a shoot. All right, so I have 6 white and 4 black with an aim token. You've got cover 1. Okay, those are my results so far. I'm going to spend the aim token, and I'm going to re-roll black and a white.
Yep.
Nothing. So 4 hits. Oh, sorry.
4.
No, we're going to lose 1 to cover. Boop.
So it's 3.
So 3 hits.
Just as I expected.
All right.
I block one of them.
All right, so
and
2 damage.
That means a speeder dies and I lose a health on one of them.
Okay.
Alright, so I draw Death Troopers.
That's my Death Trooper impersonation. Hope everybody liked it. All right, they have a suppression, so let's roll a white die to see if we get it off.
I really hope I don't get it off.
Yeah, it's nice to have mobile cover, isn't it?
Yes.
We've got the evening sun coming in on Tatooine.
Let's see here.
What did you roll? Did
I'll
you roll
just show
paint?
you.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, I did not
Oh,
roll
you
it
did
off.
not. You can just yell it to you next time, since it's just a
But
suppression
do they
roll.
want to see it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you guys want to see it?
Do you guys want to see it? Tell us in the links below. All right, so you get 2 actions. What's your first action?
Well, I could always shoot those for an alternate reason. Or I could. Would they be in within 2 if I moved them?
Within 2 of
Anything.
anything. No. Just out. Once again, it's a friendly game here, so we allow the use of both tools.
Would anything be within 2?
Nope, nothing's within 2, unless you want to shoot your own speeder.
Okay. Okay. So it'd be within 3 of everything, so then
All right, let's see what you want to do, and we'll come back. So TK has moved these Death Troopers up, and he is shooting at these guys in the house that have heavy cover. Let's go to the dice tray.
Yep.
How many dice are you rolling?
6 black and 1 white.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Looks like you have 3 hits there.
Yep.
2 get eaten by cover, so that's 1 hit.
Yep.
I have a dodge token, so I'm going to spend the dodge token to get rid of that final hit. And then get it back because of nimble. Yay! Alright, I drew a speeder, so I'm going to activate this guy.
Compulsory
And
move.
compulsory move puts him here.
They get compulsory moves?
Oh yeah, he's a, what you call it? Not a hyperventilating. What's the type of vehicle called? Repulsor. So I'm doing some measurements here. Basically, Boba, the Death Troopers, and stormtroopers are all in range. Hey, you know what? If we were live streaming this game, we could have people send us in the comments what target I should attack.
It's live streaming.
It's like when you play the game, but people are watching it at real time. And then yeah,
But then every mistake counts.
exactly.
And we make like 10 mistakes a day.
That's a good point. All right, so let me think who I'm going to shoot, and I'll come back. All right, so I'm going to take an aim. I'm going to shoot at Boba. TK was nice enough to remind me that Boba has 2 dodge tokens on him, so I'm going to shoot those Death Troopers. It's going to be 3 red, 3 black, and I have an aim token. So, can you check my card to see if I surged anything? I think I surged. I'm not sure if I don't think I surged. I think I surged a block. Yeah, so those are all misses. And I have 2 hits so far. Boy, am I glad I took that aim token. And
1 more.
so only
3 hits.
3 hits against the Death Troopers with their red
The Death
save.
Troopers practically have Mandalorian armor.
Do you? Oh, go ahead.
Because they search to block and they have red defense.
That's
dice.
true. You block all 3, so you take a suppression. I do no
Just a
damage.
suppression.
All right, what are you doing?
I draw speeders.
Okay, it's got to be these
Done,
guys.
Done, 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 compulsory.
Yep.
Done. Can they see those guys if they can go here? Can you just check for me?
You can look.
Yes, they can. They can.
Sure. You mean the guys in light cover?
Yeah, those guys.
The question is, are they within range 3?
Probably. If not, then I'll just move them.
So their compulsory is to go there. And their first,
And their first action.
they're out of range 3.
Okay, then they won't. They'll just turn like this.
Okay.
And instead, for their first action, they will go like this.
Okay.
And then for their second action, they can see Leia. They can see her whole body.
Uh-huh.
So then they will shoot Leia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Trying to think if I have any cover. I don't, because you draw a line. You go from the middle of their base to the middle of Leia's base. Figures do not provide cover. So yeah, you got the whole shebang on Leia. Okay, what'd you roll? We're figuring it out. Looks like 3 hits.
3 hits, yep.
Okay.
Just 3 hits.
All right, so Leia has to roll 3 white defense dice, and she surges to block. She blocks 1 and takes 2 and a suppression. All right, so I drew my second speeder. He was about here. I flew him up to there with his compulsory. He's going to aim and shoot the Deathtroopers as well. They now have light cover because they're suppressed. Just to be clear, the Deathtroopers are not really technically suppressed. They just have a suppression token on them, which gives them light cover. So I have 3 black and 3 red with an aim. That looks a lot better. That's 1, 2... Well, no, it's not much better. 3 hits again. Whatever. So now I'm going to spend the aim. Go like that.
2 more.
Okay, great.
And
so
you said this one, and you said that
so this was a good one.
lot of hits.
I'm glad I had an aim. I take away 1 due to cover, so that's 4 hits.
Oh no. Oh no.
And you,
Okay, that's just...
how many dice did you roll?
Just
You rolled
take away
5. Hey, wait a second. You don't get to take away the miss.
You did that. You did that
Roll,
last
re-roll.
game. Last game you did that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It's on video. You rolled 5 dice, and then why wouldn't you take away a block?
Oh, okay.
And you block all
Thanks.
4.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yep,
Well, actually, thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, troopers.
I think I'm regretting my decision on making TK re-roll those blocks.
I'll activate this unit of troopers.
Okay.
They will move. And are those guys within 3 of them? First, I'll just position them behind.
Well, you don't need to move them yet. Why don't you write your range? Are you going to move again if they're not, or?
Probably.
Okay, so then you should just measure
First,
range first.
Stormtrooper blasters, yes. So then the DLT is also within range.
Well, the DLT's range 4, so
Yeah, the DLT is always within range, almost always.
that's true.
Alright, can I see what mode it? Alright, so that's
That's a move. And what's your next action?
to shoot
Okay.
at those troopers.
Ooh, that's all
Crit.
hits.
Crit. Hit. Man, I should have shot in the T-47. That would have been 3 hits already.
Okay. I will spend the dodge to take away 1 of those, and then that's 4 hits. No, that's 5 hits in 1 turn. All right, I block 2, so I will take 3 and a suppression. All right, so I pulled troopers. I'm going to activate these guys. They're going to aim and shoot those speeders. The speeders have only cover 1, and we'll see what happens. I have an aim token here. Oh, that's awesome. 1 hit.
1 hit?
Yep, just 1.
Okay, that's just sad.
Yeah, it is. So 2 hits. You block 1, take 1 damage. I think, does that blow it up? No. You just
No,
take 1.
just take another one.
All right, so what have you done?
I have moved them from here to there. Now they will shoot that unit of rebel troopers.
Right here. Okay.
Just so they can help out.
Unfortunately, they don't have cover. You can see when you draw a line from the leader here, the leader there, you can see 3 of my figures and 2 are behind the building. So not great placement on my part.
Alright, I rolled 1. Oh yeah, I don't convert them yet. 2. And then I convert.
So you have 2 potential hits that you'll convert. You don't have a name token, so you do convert them now. All right, so you rolled 4 hits, correct? Yeah. Okay, great. So I'll
4 of
come back and I'll roll my defense. All right, here we go. I block 2 and take 2.
At least that's not 0.
That's true. All right, so I've moved a unit here up to there, touching the supplies but not claiming. They are going to shoot the stormtroopers that are behind the speeder bike back there, way back there. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. Swingy. It's going to be swingy this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. I take away 1 for cover.
Well, at least you're
And
better than average now.
4 hits.
That's better than average.
Yeah. You don't roll red for troopers. You roll. Oh, you do roll red for
red.
troopers. Yep. They just don't get surges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only surge to hit.
So I.
One block.
So
Now
you lose
that's-
3 figures and take a suppression.
Now that's someone lucky rolling for me.
Yes. Last one. Is that right?
No, I have 2 more.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, those troopers. I draw Smith.
All right.
Alright, Commander Smith.
Smith is going to be, I assume, supply scooping, as we talked about last game. And she goes there and claims, I assume.
Yep.
All right, grab your next one. We'll just zoom right to it. I'm done. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I'm out of tokens.
Troopers.
Great, those guys. What are they going to do?
They will. Could they aim and shoot that thing from the trooper?
You're within 3.
Yes, so they can aim it.
Well,
just aim it
let's be ultra specific here. Let's put it here on the bottom because it's easy to get fooled, right?
Yeah.
And so you can see that the ruler touches, right? Because you measure base to base. So good. Yep. So you can aim and shoot.
Yes, they will aim and shoot.
Okay. All right. 4 right and 2 red.
With
an
impact
aim.
1.
So hold on.
Crit.
So okay. So take your hits and move them over, or don't convert yet.
This becomes.
Well, don't change anything. Please move them over
Okay.
into a line. Remember, we're going to try to do it the right way now. So now, do you want to spend your aim token?
Yes.
Okay, pick your dice for which you would like to spend the aim.
These. And all of these.
Okay, now roll it. All right, so you rolled a natural crit. Keep that.
So
Keep
then
your other natural crit. And now you lose. That surge goes to what?
That surge goes to a hit.
Great. And I have cover 2.
Bummer, because I was going
That-
to impact them.
Yeah, I know. Takes away. So 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
All right. And I block 1. Excellent. All right, so let's do a board state. I'll start with me. I've got 2 speeders here, each with 1 damage on the left, well within range of a bunch of juicy targets in the middle of the board. I've got a trooper unit down to 3 guys with a suppression. Trooper unit down to 4 guys, no suppression. Full unit here, back in heavy cover. 2 units out in the open, have not claimed yet. A unit over here, and Leia in the back with 2 damage. Kind of hurt. And what's your situation?
Well, the speeders might even ram into those troopers.
There's no ramming.
Darn.
But fly close is what you mean. Okay.
Alright, this unit of stormtroopers is at the rocks, getting ready to shoot them.
Yep.
This speeder bike is heavily injured and will probably die next turn. This unit is almost dead. The Death Troopers are fine. The other unit, Boba Fett has taken a damage and is aiming his carbine right at T-47. Smith has claimed one of these objectives.
Okay. We've got another one that she'll
Yeah.
probably claim next
and
turn.
A bunch of troopers.
Okay. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ambush for you. For me, it is somebody has to save our skins. So you go first. We'll assign tokens and come back. All right, you get to go first because your command card had
Alright.
you had 1 pip on your command card. So who are
I
you?
want to take my speeders.
Okay, so first they do their compulsory.
Yep.
You may actually run into those guys, in which case you'll give them a suppression token and displace them.
Cool.
All right, so your first compulsory move is into those guys. We'll move them around and come back. All right, so I moved my guys from here to here because they got landed on during the compulsory move of the speeder bikes. They were displaced, and I have to put them within 1 movement of where the leader was. I chose to put them over here because of those stormtroopers on the hill over there. I did not want to move them forward and into the open so they could be shot at. In this way, they're a bit protected, and they can still get a shot off at the speeder bikes. All right, what are you doing for your next? Is it an aim and shoot at Leia, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
That doesn't count, right? It would have been a hit
That
anyway.
doesn't count. All right, so we got
2,
looks like 4 hits so far. 5
4,
hits.
5 hits.
Okay.
So this
Are
surges.
you using your aim?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. 6 hits.
hits. 6.
All right. Leia is
Uh,
dead.
What? No. I want wanted to have Boba kill her.
Yeah, well, that's what you get. Oh, he's gone. All right, I have nominated Sergeant Reynolds to be the commander. Okay, so I've got a choice between activating a speeder or a trooper or pulling from the bag. So let me think about it and I will come back. All right, so I've chose to activate the speeder. The speeder moved from around here up to there. And now I've got, again, choice of 3 targets. I'm going to actually choose the Deathtroopers. So I will do an aim and a shoot at the Deathtroopers. Okay, so the speeder is going to shoot those Deathtroopers. I've got 3 black, 3 red, and an aim token. Oh, roll much better this time. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. I'll spend the aim and get 2 more hits. So I got 6 this time.
Okay, that's lucky.
All right.
The speeder must be angry that I killed Leia.
Yes.
Okay, and I block all 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Good job. Blocking
Thank you.
6. You do take a suppression, though. All right, what you got?
I'm drawing from the bag.
Special Forces.
Yep. Maybe the 2 suppression ones.
Okay, you have to roll 2 white dice to see if you get rid of the suppression. You get rid of both of them.
Done. I wanted to get rid of 1.
Yep. All right, so what are you doing?
I'm shooting 8 white dice since I'm within range 2. And my DLT 190 gets 2 red and a white.
Okay.
So, boom. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Convert. Misses.
I don't think you convert yet.
Okay.
Can you unconvert that? Because you have an aim token that you have not spent, right?
Correct.
All right, so you spend your aim token, and what are you
Yes.
re-rolling?
All these 4.
Okay.
These 2 go away. Alright, another surge. So then these 3 go up.
Okay, so you convert the surges to hits.
Yep. And
Hold on, one thing at a time.
so
Surges
boom,
convert to hit.
and then
Hold on.
okay.
Let's just go through it. No and then. I have cover 2, so you take away 2.
Boom.
What were you going to say?
Now I've impact 1, so I add a crit
Great.
because
That goes away due to armor, your last hit.
my last 2 hits,
Oh, okay.
and then 2 hits on.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not block, I take 2 damage.
Awesome.
Alright, so I pulled a trooper unit. I am going to activate these guys. They're going to aim and shoot those guys on the hill. I'm rolling 6 white and 4 black. No cover.
1, 2, here we go. Here we go.
Alright. Alright, my aim token.
Ooh, 4 hits.
Alright, so 4 hits.
Two
One,
blocks.
nope, 1 block.
I surged a block.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, they don't.
So 1 block.
I thought I would.
So 3 hits and a suppression. Alright, what are you doing?
Going from the bag, I draw troopers. I activate these troopers.
Okay, what are they doing?
They aim and shoot that T-47.
Okay.
Boom. All right. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, that's.
It's a bunch of whiffs.
Yep.
Alright, what are you doing? You got an aim token, so you can reroll 3.
Yep.
Fishing for crits, you got one.
Better. And then these go away. Can I convert my surge?
Yeah, so now convert surges.
Now
Oh.
cover.
Cover goes away, so we take 2 away.
Now
Yep.
impact. 2
2
Now
hits.
2 hits.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's the way to do it. And I don't block, so that means I'm at 5. I have to check and see if I'm at my resilience value.
Yes.
Alright, I have rolled a weapon disrupted, and so now I'm doing half damage, which is better than it was before, which would have been no damage, I think, for the main gun. But so I'll be doing 3 red most. I think I'm going to be picking the red dice. Alright, so now it's my turn to go. Okay, so I've drawn troopers. I'm going to activate these guys. They are going to aim and shoot. Now the question is, do I shoot the stormtroopers there, the speeder bike, or the stormtroopers up there? Sorry for the lack of focus. Or the Deathtroopers. And I think I'm going to try to delete a unit. So I'm going to shoot those guys in the open behind the speeder bike with no cover. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 hits.
Hold on. I have an aim token to spend. Can you grab those away, please? Thank you. So another hit. So that's 5 hits.
5? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Especially because most of those are white dice.
All right.
2 blocks.
Got rid of a unit.
Good job.
Hey, what are you doing? Drawing from the bag. Activating.
Troopers.
Troopers. These guys.
Yep.
What are they going to do?
Let's see here. First thing, they must get rid of their...
Roll off their suppression. That's true. They don't.
Nope.
One
They
action.
get 1 action. They will shoot.
Guys in the open?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 red and a white.
Yep.
Let's go right to here.
3 hits.
Nice.
Hey, but what'd you expect? They're red dice.
That's awesome. Okay, 3 hits. I need to block 2 of these. I block 1. I'm dead. All right, so I've drawn my speeder. We'll do its compulsory move first. See if I can get this in camera here. Wish they would make it a little bit, when you painted them, just a little bit more space on the notches so that you wouldn't have to throw it in there. I guess maybe I painted it too thick when I painted it. All right, so I have everything in arc except Boba. I'm going to shoot the Deathtroopers again. Aim and shoot. All right, here we go. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 hits. I reroll an aim token. Or sorry, I use an aim token to reroll 2. I get, miss both. Great, so 3 hits. And 3,
Okay,
3 off and a suppression.
That was unlucky.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm going from the bag.
Okay.
I pull.
Your leader, Smith. Move and claim, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. I will draw right away then.
And claim.
Smith's got 2 supplies. Okay, I have drawn a trooper. So I can attack these at my lead. Oh, there we have a token, so I don't. Okay. What am I going to do? Okay, so I have only one choice, really. It's these guys. Let me roll to see if I get rid of their suppression. All right, so these guys are in a bit of a precarious situation, so I'm going to spend the first action moving. Around the corner here. That will put them here to here. Then they're going to take a dodge for their next action. All right, what are you doing?
Going from the back. I draw troopers.
I think those are dead.
Yep.
Oh, you lose your turn. Just kidding.
All right. So, oh, they already went.
This guy.
This thing.
Compulsory. Can you pull backwards maybe? Not up? There you go. You can just eyeball it. Yep, that's good.
This.
Okay, that's a compulsory. Who are you shooting? Aiming, I'm assuming you're aiming and shooting somebody?
Yeah. But who? They have light cover, correct?
Yes, I would do the light cover. They're in heavy.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot the light covers.
Okay.
All
All right, one of each into light.
3 hits. I didn't even.
Well, hold
need
on.
any.
Let's just be, yes, the dodge ignores cover, so that's a hit.
This
Converts to a what?
hit.
Hit. Okay, take away 1 from cover.
Boom.
And they don't have a suppression, so that is 2 hits. Yep. Okay. And I take 2 and a suppression. My last activation of these guys, they are going to aim and shoot those speeders that are right in front of them. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's one hit.
One hit?
Yep, so I'll use the aim. And so 2 hits total. You take away 1 due to cover, and so you have 1 to roll. Do you roll red dice for speeder bikes?
I block it.
Okay.
My full unit of Deathtroopers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nice. They're going to move into base contact.
So double move?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last guy, Boba.
Activate Boba Fett. So his first action, he will. Well, first, is he within 2? Yes, good. So he can shoot both his weapons. So he's going to aim and shoot this.
Okay.
So I have impact 1 and pierce 1. 2 hits.
Spending your aim token or not?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
2 hits.
they go away due to cover.
1 becomes a crit. Oh, because impact, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
All right, board state. I've got 2 speeders, 1 damaged pretty heavily, doing half damage. The other one is doing okay. We've got in the center here Deathtroopers who are ready to claim that 3rd center, what is it called? Center supplies. I've got a damaged unit of troopers behind the building. I've got another damaged unit of troopers here. They have not claimed that. I've got a full unit here. Have not, they're in range of that one. And we've got a full set of speeders with a full set of troopers back here. On this side, we've got 2 troopers, kind of throwing suppression and covering fire. We've got a damaged speeder. Talked about those Deathtroopers. We've got a full unit of stormtroopers here, a whittled down unit of Deathtroopers here. Took long enough. And then Boba, who's got 1 wound on him, and then Smith with some things here. So let me walk around, and then we will reveal our turn 3 command cards. 1, 2, 3, flip. I have turning the tide, you have push. So go ahead, you're a blue player, so go ahead and roll. See if you get a shield. You do, so you get to go first, and I will go second. You have priority. All right, so what are you doing for your first action?
For my first action, I will activate.
Okay.
I'm going to activate her, Smith.
Okay.
She will run and she'll be here and take a dodge token.
Okay. I will activate a speeder, the undamaged speeder first.
It does have
Let me go to the other, well, sorry, the one that's got its cannons that can still shoot. And let me put the, let me do it, I'll do my compulsory move and then come back. All right, so I've moved my speeder with the compulsory. Those troopers are in arc, so I'm going to do an aim and a shoot, and I'm going to shoot those troopers. All right, 3 black and 3 red with an aim. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits so far. Spend that aim token to get 1 more hit, so 5 total hits.
Yikes.
4 blocks. Well, it's 1 hit and a suppression. All right, what you doing? You're pulling from the bag, okay?
Deathtroopers.
Great. You have that little semi-squad there, and then the big one here.
I will actually activate this.
All right, let's
Semi-squad.
the semi-squad. Okay, sorry, I was going to cut you off, but it looks like you made your decision. What are they doing?
Aim and shoot this.
Okay.
So that's 3 white and 2 black.
Okay.
1 potential. Boom. Boom. Now I will spend my aim token to reroll.
They can reroll up to 4.
Yeah. And do they have impact? Yes, they have impact. So I'll be able to change one
Mm-hmm. So you want to take 2 of those and re-roll them, and then
Yeah.
blank.
or 3 of them.
I would take 2 and re-roll them. Or, okay, however you want to do it. I'm not going to...
Yeah, I could reroll 2 or 3. Because if I do this, then this will be impacted. And I'll reroll these.
Sure, but it'll get eaten by the cover before it gets impacted.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Then
So
I'll
that's
put
why you
this
want to
back
keep a
as
hit. Yeah, and just re-roll 2. That's what I would do. Okay,
good.
so we have that. So the so 2 go away due to cover.
Cover.
You had an extra hit, which is good. So now you
So
impact
now
that up to a crit,
impact.
and you have 2 hits.
Yep.
So I'm at 5, so you could destroy me if I miss both. And I do. All right, my stack is all troopers, so I just put the tokens here, draw 1. So now I have to pick. What is going to go first?
Want to shoot the speeders? Want to shoot the speeders?
Yeah, I think
Want to claim a supply?
I have a lot of choices, but this is looking grim for me again, this game. I'm going to aim and shoot those speeders. All right, here we go. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and then I get to reroll 2. So 5 hits, 1 goes away due to cover, so 4 hits.
0 locks.
Okay, so I destroy one of those things and damage another.
Yep. Oh, I don't need to draw from the back. I'll just activate. Oh yeah, I want to draw from the
I
back.
think those already went.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I will activate the Deathtroopers.
Okay. They have not claimed yet, just to let you know.
Oh yeah.
They did a double move to get there.
They will claim and move.
Okay. All right, I'll go to my stack while you're doing that. Okay, so now I have a bunch of troopers to activate. All right, I am going to activate these troopers here. They're going to aim and shoot, and the question is, do I want to shoot the speeder or the troopers? I think I'm going to shoot the troopers in the back there. All right, here we go. 2 hits with an aim. So 3 hits total.
Can the leaders?
1 goes away, so 2 hits on you.
Okay. All right, 2 hits. And 2 blocks.
Okay,
All right, draw from the back. I draw dead. Well, no, it's not dead yet.
nope. First you do your compulsory.
Oh, I could do these.
Yep, you have 2 to choose from.
Ooh, almost off the board. And then
Now, if you move into me a second time, you can't move into me. It's only during the first move that you can move into groups of guys.
oh, okay. Then I'll just stay here.
Aim and shoot those 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no cover.
Okay.
All right.
1 hit.
Aim token.
Aim token. 3 hits. Okay. 1 block. 2 figures and a suppression. All right, I draw troopers. Let's see here. What do we got? We got that guy threatening. We got those guys still alive. They got those guys bringing things over. Well, I think I'm going to lose this game. I have to say, losing that speeder. Well, we may be okay. We'll see. I have to see, but things are not looking great. Okay, so we're on turn 3, correct?
Yes.
So I still got a couple of turns. I have a master plan. So let's just do some clearing out then. Boba has not gone, is that correct?
Correct.
He still has an open thing? Okay. All right, let's activate these guys, and I'm gonna roll a suppression and then see what happens. See if I can get a suppression off. So I did manage to take a suppression off those guys. They're gonna aim and shoot that speeder bike with 2 hits so far. And then we will take these 2 to re-roll for the aim. and get one more hit, which one goes away due to cover, so 2 hits on the speeder bike.
Yep, okay. I need to roll 2 blocks.
And you do, it looks like.
Yay.
All right, what you up to?
On my back, I draw speeders. Speeder.
Okay.
Compulsory.
Yes.
Should I just zoom through them?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can. It would give them a suppression, and I get to move them some. But then, I mean, I guess these guys become a target over here, maybe. So, yeah.
Then I'll do that.
Okay, let me turn the camera off, and we'll set it up, and then come back. So after moving, we realized he isn't going to hit those guys, so they're still there. And what's your...
Second action?
Yep.
Well,
Basically, the only guys that are in your arc are these guys behind the building in heavy cover.
Or I can shoot 2 black at these guys.
From a pistol? Sure.
Well, they would have heavy cover, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna pistol them. I want to be able to use my pistol once
Okay.
in this game.
Okay. Pistol. Like a cowboy shooting from horseback.
Yeet.
Pshum, pshum.
One
They
hit.
surge to hit, correct? I have light cover due to my suppression, so that...
They probably aimed.
Yeah, I'm sure they did, so you get to re-roll that. Yep, doesn't matter. Okay, so they missed, but I do take another suppression. Activated these guys. They're going to do some moving. Double of the double kind.
Ooh, you trying to kill Smith?
Oh yes, they're heading for Smith, baby. We've got to try to get Smith. Okay, I'm done. What do you have left?
I have...
Do you have anything in the bag?
Yeah, these 2. Troopers and...
You might as well just go ahead and put them next. Okay.
First I'm gonna do Boba.
Okay, what's Boba doing?
Aim and shoot that.
Okay. We've got to remember his Pierce well, I didn't need to roll blocks last time, so that worked out. Alright, so 1 hit so far.
Aim token. Wait, does it...
He does not have precise. I don't think.
You are correct. So that's... Does Boba surge to crit? Yes, Boba surges to crit.
That's fortunate.
Yep.
So, 1 goes away due to cover. Those crits bypass everything. So I have...
1 goes... No, you mean 2 go away.
Well, I don't know if you had 2 hits, so I block 1 and take 1. Okay. Throw damage on there. Flip Boba over, please. Okay, now do your troopers.
Oh, but did we forget the Pierce? What about the Pierce?
Yes, so then I would take another one. Can you throw it? Can you just grab a 3 and we'll switch them? All right, what are they doing?
Aiming and shooting.
Yep, this is the unit where you rolled 5 saves. So this is really
Yeah.
this is really good that you did that.
The...
So first roll off your suppression, please. Because right now they have 1 suppression.
So
They
no,
only get
they
1
just
action.
Get to shoot.
They do not get an aim. So 2 red and 3 white.
You mean... Oh yeah. 2 red and 3 white.
Okay, so 2 hits are eaten by cover. Done.
Bummer.
And what are these guys doing over here? First roll to see if they get off their suppression. They do not. They get 1 action. What is
Scanning
their 1
radar.
action? They
Target
can...
acquired.
Okay, those guys in light cover. Yep, they don't have any suppressions, so yeah, they're just in light. So you get 1 white and 2 red. 3 hits, it looks like. Can you swap those over? 1 gets eaten by cover, so that's 2 hits. So you could take out the squad, actually.
Yep.
Or this unit, I should say. And you do. Good job.
Yes, Lord Vader. I've reached the main power generators. The shield will be down in moments. You may start your landing.
All right, quick board state here. I've got a unit of injured troopers over here out in the open, about to be decimated by these death troopers, it looks like. Couple of damage, 1 unit here, surrounded by speeder bikes. I've still got a full unit over here, which is kind of out of the action. Got some troopers here, death troopers with have a box. Troopers here, which in my opinion should be dead, but they're alive, and that's strength 4. We've got death troopers here, Boba, and the leader.
They should have been dead, but I did roll a bunch of blocks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 5 blocks,
Yeah.
pretty good. So we'll flip. 1, 2, 3. I did ambush.
I did assault.
All right, we'll assign tokens and come back. I'm going to activate the speeder first.
Compulsory is going to have to fly
Compulsory is going to put him about there. So that's 1. And let's measure 3. Oh, Mr. Smith. Let's see if we can see Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is extremely lucky.
Is he in your front arc?
No. Well, I can't see him. He is in my front arc, but I can't see him because of the house. So I'm going to have to move again.
I don't think he is. His supply crate is, though.
Well, okay. Well, let's. If you don't think, we'll figure it out. There's the arc. And there's
so
Smith.
it goes straight. Though.
So I think it would be. I think there's a strong argument that he would be in your arc.
Yeah.
But this is an academic argument because I'm going to move twice, knock my
Ooh.
speeder over,
And 2.
go like this,
And now
and be with no aim token, unfortunately. But I will shoot Smith.
darn.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3 hits on Smith.
Alright. Smith rolls and gets 0 blocks.
All right.
3 damage.
And a suppression. All right, so Boba Fett moved from his position around here into there and took a dodge token. So it's my turn. I have just troopers left, so it's easy. I'm going to activate these guys. I will move them 1 movement. There. Yay! Oh, they're out of range of good old Smith. So the question now is, do I do a double move? No. I'm going to move to the edge of this heavy cover. Double move. All right, your turn. What you got?
I got Deathtroopers. That's
Okay.
what I got. Can they see the speeder? Can you check for me real quick?
They can see the speeder, sure.
Okay, then they can aim and shoot the speeder. The speeder.
They can. The speeder will have, well, he already has heavy cover, so.
Yeah.
In this case, though, it's interesting. I can't get the camera that low, but you can see that they have to shoot up into the speeder, and the speeder is partially blocked by the house. So the speeder theoretically could get heavy cover from the house. But it's got it anyway that it carries around with it. So go ahead and shoot. Grab your dice, and let's see what happens.
Oh, range. They will use their config. That's the total of 5 black.
All right. With a name token, right?
Yes.
So there's, okay. And what are you going to re-roll?
Do they have impact? No, they will not have impact. Which means they might as well re-roll everything.
Yes, I think that's right.
You can't take away crits.
Correct.
So,
Hey.
another hit.
So those 2 go away due to cover,
Yep.
and I have 2 crits against me.
Yep.
All right, I think I can reach here. This one could be damaged if I don't block 1.
I think you can block it.
Nope. All right. I take 2 damage, and I am now have to make a resilience check, which is the thing where I only have to roll to see how many actions I get, which is damaged.
Yeah.
We'll throw a damage token on there. Hey, at least their gun still works. I'll take
Yeah.
it. This thing is smoking and flaming. But
Damaged, I think, is
can you grab the gear? I think that's damage. Yeah, thanks. All right, my turn. I will activate troopers, of course. We've got troopers galore over here. Okay. Let's activate these guys, and let's see if we get rid of their suppression. We do, so they get 2 actions. Let me figure out what they're going to do, and I'll come back. All right, so these guys down here are going to aim and shoot those stormtroopers up there. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3 hits. We'll grab these 2 for the aim token and miss both. Yay. Okay, so 3 hits.
All right. 3
Two
blocks.
blocks.
Yeah.
So you lose 1 and take a suppression.
Yep.
All right, what you doing? Got to draw from the bag, yes. Or Smith can
or
go.
Smith.
Smith goes, okay.
Doesn't need to go, actually. She doesn't need to go.
Nope, not yet. What's that?
Speeders.
Okay, you got your choice down here.
First.
Here, just take this one. Oh, too late. You're over there. You already got yours, so you can use yours. And let me get this out of your way.
Thank you.
I'll just put it back on the battlefield. Is that okay?
No.
Okay.
If you do, then I get to put on almost everything.
Okay, fair enough. All right. You win. I won't. So that's the compulsory. Then what? What's your first action going to be?
To move.
Okay. And what's your next action going to
Second
be?
action to move.
Oh, okay. Flying across the battlefield.
Meow.
Making some. Blowing some dust? I forget what the expression is. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do troopers. It has to be these guys. Oh, wow. I may have one extra token. Okay. I'll move them and then come back. All right. So I moved these troopers. I'm actually going to shoot that speeder bike off in the distance there with no aim. All right. That's going to be, it's a full complement. So it's going to be 6 white, 4 black, and you have light cover. We have 1, 2, 3 hits so far, and I'll reroll these. Actually, I'm going to reroll 2 black. So many blanks on the black. Blanks on the black make me sad. And then 1 more hit, so 4 hits total.
I need to block all of them but
Okay.
1.
Nope. All right, what are you doing?
Blocking the back. This speeder unit is dead.
Okay, next.
Is troopers. Boom.
All right, roll to see if you get their suppression off. You do not. They get 1 action.
They will just have to shoot the speeder.
Okay,
Boom. It's
so that's
almost
3 white and 2 red
Yep.
with no aim token. All right. So that converts to a hit. 2 get taken away due to
And
cover.
then this becomes impact.
That becomes an impact. So that's 1 hit,
Yep.
which I do not block. Can you throw that on
Another
there?
damage.
Yep. So that, what does that put me at? 6?
Yeah.
Here, let's put 2, 3. Can you put a 3 on there instead? Okay. Next turn I think is going to be crucial. I hope I have a. I don't think I have a pip, 1 pip left. Dun da da. Can you flip your token over, please? You get to keep going.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of active.
Ah, those Deathtroopers could take out that speeder. That's for sure. Trooper over here. Before you come over, can you roll a suppression? See if you take it off. You do not. You get 1 action.
Yep. And that'll be to shoot that.
Okay, 1 white
But-
into heavy.
So basically, I have no chance unless I get a crit.
Unless you roll a crit. Yep.
Okay, it's worth it.
Okay, sounds good.
Because otherwise, he's just gonna die anyway.
Okay, you
Nope.
miss. No suppression. And then do you have any other guys to go? Smith. Smith can turn around and shoot that thing too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Smith can even
I
aim
thought,
and
okay.
shoot. So who are you drawing?
Turn around.
I mean, I guess it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
drawing.
I have
Just
nothing
gonna
left, so the order doesn't matter.
Smith will aim and shoot. That.
Okay, this would be awesome if Smith can take it out with her pistol.
Her pistol is a black and a white.
Okay. Well, you may roll a crit, in which case, boom. Okay. Reroll them
So-
both. Unless she has, I don't think she has, what's
She
it
has
called?
sharp.
She does not have
sharp
impact.
shooter.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Also,
So,
that means she can reduce your cover.
right, so let's think about this.
Shooter 1. So that means you'll only have.
So you want to keep that hit,
Yeah, because you'll have light cover. Yeah.
but then it won't matter because of my armor. But so you probably want to reroll both because you really are
Yeah.
fishing for crits here. Nope,
Nope.
nothing. Okay, and then Deathtroopers. What do they
Yep.
do? Aim and shoot, I assume.
Do they really need to aim? Yeah, they probably do.
Okay. If you got a chance to take out the speeder, you should probably just aim
Yeah.
and do it. And what do they got?
They've got 3 whites. Are there within?
It's only 2 figures though, so I'm curious how you're.
Yeah, 3 white and 2 red. 3 white and 2 red.
What's the 3 white from?
That 1 red is from this,
Okay.
and 2 white is from this.
So
that
2
range
white
1
and a
and 2.
red then, right?
2 white and 2 red.
All right,
3
hold
white
on, we'll check it out. Okay, 3 white and 2 red.
cockeyed.
Yeah, roll that again. That's cockeye, but I don't think it matters. You rolled some
Yeah.
crits there. That's
2
good.
crits.
Okay, so and you also have a
Aim
aim,
token
so you
use.
roll those. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have impact?
I have impact 1, but first you get to take these 2 away.
Okay, those 2 go away due to cover, and then that doesn't leave anything for impact. But you do have 2 hits. I need to block both of these, or you've destroyed the second speeder. Boom! Second speeder's gone. What's Smith doing?
Smith already went. Didn't she shoot and miss?
Okay, and then those Death Troopers went.
Yep.
Okay, great.
All right,
So
board
we'll
state.
clean up, and then we'll do board state.
That might be the Mandalorian way, but it's not my way. Not anymore.
All right, we'll do a quick board state. I've only got 3 trooper units left, so I think it's pretty bleak. We're gonna talk about the game. Well, let's do a board state and then we'll go from there. So Smith's got 2 crates. Death Troopers have a crate, so he's winning 3-2. We've got a speeder bike zipping around but injured. I've got 2 units over here, 1 unit here. He's got full unit of Death Troopers, injured Death Troopers, Boba, Smith, troopers there, and a single sergeant there. So I think he's going to win, but let's flip our command cards and see. You can do 2.
Z6 flame projector.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and just call it here, if that's okay with you. I'll just surrender and say good job.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yep, nice game. Very well
Nice
played.
game.
We'll do a summary, and then we'll come back and do a summary then, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that was a game. Congratulations. Good job. You are officially king of the hill.
Yay.
You won with your army 3 times in a row, which is awesome. Defeated the rebels 3 times. I don't think I did much wrong this game, to be honest. I just rolled poorly, and you rolled really well, both on
Yeah.
hits and defense. And sometimes, if you can't defeat hits and blocks. So if you're gonna roll all those hits and blocks, I'm done. I should have at least damaged. I think you made. I think there were 2 interactions with the Death Troopers over here where I did no damage to them at all, and then I did no damage to those troopers there with my flyers, and so.
Well, you won.
Well, eventually I did, but in the beginning I just missed a bunch of times, or you blocked, and it
Yeah.
was just over at that point. The purpose of this list, those speeders have to take out units, and if they're not taking out units, then they're
They're
gonna lose.
useless.
Yeah. And that's, I think one of the knocks that people have is that they're very expensive, and you're putting all your points in these flyers, and so when they die, you lose a very important chunk of your army, which is all true, I have to say. But I actually played I played in a little mini tournament recently locally, using kind of this list except with 2 generic commanders, and I actually did pretty well. And maybe that was just luck, I don't know. But I just felt that this game definitely was a very lucky, swingy game. But good job, and you still won, so congratulations. So I can't point to too many things that I did poorly this game, other than not roll blocks and not hit. Is there anything you wanted to say about this game?
Well, I did get a lot of luck. A ton of it. And the speeders, they took a lot of hits because you were missing all the time.
Yeah. No, it was good. The spears were good. You did really, you killed Leia with ones. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought it right up and just shot her. So that was good. So you played the speeders very well. It seems like the combination of speeders and Death Troopers is good,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Because
like-
the Death Troopers provide like a firepower punch thing, but
But
then the
only if you
speeders.
equip them with the right weapons.
Yeah, but then the speeders can zip in and also do damage,
Yeah.
targeted damage, and so you can almost target units or something from a
Yeah.
long distance, it seems, which is good. I guess I could argue that maybe one mistake I made was not playing a more meta list with snipers and
Yeah.
this and that. But I really enjoy the flyers, and so I wanted to fly them, and I thought for sure I'd be a bit more competitive in this game.
Yeah,
But
all the other games we didn't film, his flyers kicked butt. he killed Boss with
yeah,
one
that's a
of
good
them.
point. That other game we played.
You killed Boss.
Yeah, I killed a bunch of guys and just
You killed
flew
Boss,
through.
you killed like 3 of my units.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to say I think a lot of it was luck this game, but also good playing on your part. Well done. And so I think our next game will not be Legion, right? What do you
Yeah.
think our next game will be?
Will be Rangers of Shadow Deep, and maybe even with my brother.
Yeah, we may have a special guest next time. So keep an eye out for the Rangers of Shadow Deep game next.
Yep.
We'll have to make some characters and some companions.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Shoot us like username token. Bye.
Bye.